hi. You guys all there? I hope the stream just started. For some reason or another, I don't think that the intro is playing, and so I just kind of press the button. Hi, Todd, are you there? Maybe. All right. Yeah, that was strange. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, that was strange. Hello. Oh,
Hello.
hello. Oh, sounds like you're driving.
My internet went down.
Your internet went
No, I'm on my
down,
phone.
too.
My internet's down.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, it went down like an hour ago.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay, so you guys can hear and see me. We're up and running. All right, yeah, for whatever reason, the intro just stopped. It didn't do anything. It didn't, it was just stopped. Very, very strange. So anyway, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to A Line in the Stars. I'm Jordan. Todd's in the background. He's here despite not having any internet. I can't say words. The true hero. Don says Todd needs a new squirrel. So yeah, no. It's been a busy afternoon for me. Yep.
Hey, look, I can make them do that. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass doing it on the phone.
Oh, buddy. Well, I appreciate you. I can go ahead and highlight. My face cam is acting up, and I got to be honest, I'm not sure why. I was trying to figure this out before the stream. I don't know if there's like a technical thing going on here. I may pull my face cam off for the night. I don't know. Everything else seems to be running smoothly, but even before the stream, my face cam, like I'm trying not to like look off to the side, but like, yeah, my face cam was running a little weird. I did restart my computer a couple times and everything. So, yeah, excuse me. I just got home from work, like really not too long ago. So I'm just slightly sheening from the sweat. But let's go ahead and stop and say hi to everybody who's here. Howard stopped by before the chat, before the stream started. And go ahead. Were you about to say something?
Not me.
No? That was weird. I heard something from you. Anyway, the world's a little weird tonight. Howard said you're so in for a beating on that. I'm assuming you're talking about this model. I wonder what Will's going to do for the 24-hour build. I'm super curious. Don's here, says howdy. Jody says I picked up my kid early tonight so I can watch the whole show this time. Yay. Dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Keith is here, says what's up all. Jody's talking about a shiny pointed hat. If it's made out of foil, Jody, that's for conspiracies. Chase is here. How's it going, Chase? Everyone's saying hi to each other. Hey, Ken. Hey, sorry I wasn't able to get home in time for to make it for a recording. So the intro was playing. Really? I didn't see it. I didn't see it, so it's not true. Yep, you'll hear you. Intro was cut short. Okay. Yep. Steven's here. Nice. Face cam is acting up. Intro takes too long anyway. I see. I see. Jody says that StreamYard has been finicky lately. Yeah, they're obviously doing things right now. So, it's they keep adding things, and I'd just rather stability be the thing that they're looking for, personally. But yeah, we're here. I didn't quite know what I wanted to build today. I was kind of like in the mood earlier to do the Falcon, and that was earlier this week, but I was just kind of like, I don't want to like deal with airbrushing and painting and like, I just don't want to deal with it. It's been a long week at work, and yeah, after getting home, I had to kind of like reposition my cameras. One of the things, Todd, that I did do is I kind of repositioned my camera. I didn't like the fact that my camera was a little too far over this way. So like I had it positioned so that the center was right here. So I went ahead and got it centered on, not quite on the face cam because it's not quite the center of the desk. I wish I'd done a better job of that. But both of my cameras now are faced towards it. So this one is as pointed towards this as I possibly could. And then for this one, the right side cam, when I zoom in, it focuses directly on the spot. So kind of like a little bit of professional stuff here. Todd, I really do appreciate that tip. That was pretty cool. So yeah.
Well, it makes your life easier. That's
Yeah,
what we're all about here.
That's right. So how you doing? How's everything going for you this week?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard about my mom, right?
On Sunday, I heard that she was not doing well. Has something changed?
No, she passed away. Where have you been?
Not on Discord for the last couple days.
Apparently.
Dude, I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, Todd. Condolences, man. Man, sorry to hear that. So you doing?
You gotta keep you in the loop more often.
Yeah. I mean, just getting like, I had no excuse. I come home and I've been pretty busy with like doing stuff, so there's really just no excuse. Yeah, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. When did all this happen?
Sunday during the stream.
During the stream?
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't doing so well.
Yeah.
I went and saw her on Thanksgiving, and I kind of felt like that was going to be the last time I saw her. So I just said, I said my goodbyes and stuff because like literally, you could tell she was a shell of her normal self.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Not to bring it down. Keep going. Do your thing.
No, I know. Well, I asked a question, and I, once again, like that was a little bit more informed. I feel like an ass. So, my condolences, my friend. Of course, if you need to talk or anything, I'm here. So, been through it many times, unfortunately. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right.
Anyway.
Well, anyway, so I've kind of gotten through. I've recorded a couple of episodes of the.
I would have played the loser horns for you, but I can't. It's really hard from the phone.
Hold on, let me play them for myself.
Right.
Where are they here? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, Howard, thank you. I have been dashed, so let me go ahead and get that taken care of. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Dash.
All right. Appreciate you, my friend. Let's build a snowman. I'm not quite sure what he's talking about. Jody says, how's the elbow, Ken? Hope you're all right. Ken says elbow field is normal. Everyone is offering their condolences, Todd. Howard's asking why you're on the phone, and it's his internet went out about an hour ago, so he's on the phone.
Yeah, Cox says it's going to be till 9 my time, so.
Oof. That's rough.
But right, I can watch you and harass you in the meantime.
That's right. So, I have gotten a couple of episodes recorded of the Subaru, and kind of gotten up through stage 7, and I'll go ahead and grab the completed part that I have finished, and it is that right here. Let me grab my screws while I'm over here. So basically, kind of the first subassembly has been completed. This is probably one of the most complicated front ends that I've put together. Definitely the most realistic from just like a quality standpoint. It's pretty crazy. I wish the instructions were a little bit better. As I'm going to mention in the next video, I mentioned that this model needs Todd because the instructions are not clear at all. And that's kind of the one thing that's like a little tough. Like you have to kind of like figure it out. Now, Howard, when you say this model is going to kick your butt. Is it because of the instructions being rough, or is it just the build itself is a little bit tough? So let me know what you think. So, but yeah, so that's what I gotten done. Everything went together really well after I figured out what I was doing. And it's funny that you did catch the fact that I missed the washer in this wheel. So,
Well, it was I just
yeah, so get that all
I
put
remember
together.
watching it. I remember watching the video, and I'm like, wait a minute. When he was on this live, what didn't he put a washer in storage? Like, wasn't there a washer that came with that?
Yep. Yep. So, and they're all the washers that I've gotten so far are right down here. So, yeah. Yep. So, we're gonna go ahead and get through start with stage 8, and just kind of see how far we get over the course of a couple of hours. It's kind of what my thought is. Don't want to go super crazy, but yeah. So here to build.
I got an email from Claire asking if I wanted to help with the Orca instructions.
Really?
Now, I wasn't planning on building the Orca, but I would love to help them because I know they like the way I do instructions.
Yeah.
And so I told them, I said, well, you know what? I really don't want to build another website for it. So I said, maybe I should do a video series.
Oh.
Like maybe I should try putting it together on video.
On YouTube?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think that'd be a fantastic idea. Like, put those. Your skill range is insane, and your ability to put together excellent videos as well. I'd love to see what it would be if you did it for yourself. Like if you were able to actually like put the passion into that and try something new. Like you're step into the world of building Partworks on camera. Just like right there.
Well, I use all my talent on you guys,
Exactly.
Also, my intro would probably suck, and I use all my talent to give you guys the best assets I can find.
Yes, but you also can reinvest that time in yourself, sir. So that's I think it's a fantastic idea, man. Like just the ability for you to you already have a decent subscriber count, and like you can really grow your channel quick. I guarantee you it would grow really, really fast, especially with that build. So yeah, I think there's something to that, man. I think it'd be really super cool.
Yeah, because who said that? Some of them out. What Jody says, the sleeves are freaking me out. Oh, what do you have? Long sleeves on?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's cold
less headache
here,
for
man.
pictures. That's the thing. Is like I don't know if I want to. I'm already in the middle of. I don't want to take on any more models because I'm already behind on the ones I have, and it's because I sit there and I look at the pictures and I go, oh God, I have so many pictures. I got 1,000 pictures to edit or whatever, and I just stare at them, and they don't get done when I stare at them, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to start another one, and I'm not even getting the ones I have done.
Yeah. So how many models are you currently, like I know you finished a couple recently, like the Lotus and such.
But
models?
I haven't done the finishing the mod, building the models one thing. Getting the pages done, that's the other thing. Like I built the Lotus is built, but I have 2 more packs of stages to do. I started on the Falcon, but I didn't. Well, I was magnetizing it. That's what I was doing on the stream the other night. But I gotta go through all those pictures, and I don't think I reached the end of that stage actually, because I was spending so much time doing the magnets.
No, the
Lotus isn't done. I got to finish the Titanic. I got to finish the Apache. The last stages of them, because the last stages is where you got to do all the work. The decals or the rigging or whatever.
Right.
And so I'm just like, I look at it, I'm like, oh God, and I've got the end of the Skyline. I've received all the parts for the Skyline, and I'm only on like stage 50 or something.
Mm, my goodness. And that's
Like,
like what, 110?
yeah, it's 110.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's just I got a lot to do, and then lately I I haven't been in the building mood, so I've been working. You know, I sit on the Sunday streams, and I was just building my 3D house. You know, because I can sit at
Yeah.
my computer and it's comfortable, and I don't take pictures.
Yeah. Create
So
more work for yourself while you're doing it. And it was super fascinating while you were doing it. Like, I spent a lot of my time just watching that.
all right, do your thing.
Don
Sorry, I
says,
derailed you again.
no, you're good, dude. Like, we're talking. Don says you would do great with it. Howard says less headache for pictures.
Thanks, Don.
Jody says I'll make you an intro, Todd.
Yeah.
Chase can't unsee the yellow dot now. Eventually, I'm going to put something else there. It's just I know where to keep my hands kind of at all times now. Andrew says beyond the models you have, I wouldn't know about that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, keep adding more, and it's just like you get more fascinated. It's like, ooh, something shiny. Todd Tannick, like Ian's unfit, Howard says.
Yeah, and now I have people messaging me, "Hey, when are we going to get this?" And I thought
Yeah,
nobody paid attention. And I'm like, "Oh, see, I rushed myself through these, and I put pressure on myself to get them done in time. Nobody's actually paying attention." Well, that's not true.
yeah,
People are like, "When are you going to finish the Apache? When are you going to finish the Falcon?" People are waiting on it because they're following the build, right?
yeah,
They want to build theirs in the same way or whatever. Too much.
yeah. All right, so stage 8. This is going to be the last time I think we see this for just a little bit. I was looking ahead, and we're going to be building the engine for the next little while. So we're going to start working on the Boxster engine.
Boxer. Did you say
Boxer, sorry.
Boxer? Did you say
Yeah, I
Boxster?
did. Yeah, I did.
You're
I
fired.
didn't know it was. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I should be fired. All right.
Man, where do we find this guy?
You found me.
That's true. We did find you.
Yeah. All right. So we got some of our exhaust manifolds here. All of these bits are plastic here. The rest of this is all metal. And then we have a couple little things in there. All right. So I'm going to grab my screws out. I need AP, DP, IM, and JM. So let's use a different screwdriver for this. Good God. The ratcheting screwdriver is super strong.
Ken said it looks like there was something still in the bag. You want to check?
In the bag, really?
That's what he said. He said it looks like there might have been something still in the bag.
Nope. Probably just the 08 up in the corner. Thank you, though. I appreciate that.
Was there something up there?
It's just the 08 is all it was.
Oh, gotcha.
Just a little sticker for the what's it called? The stage. Two. Kind of figured out that they are having you grab one extra screw for each one of these parts. So I'm trying to not grab all of them at once. So I need 2 of those.
Dash says the first thing out of someone's mouth would be on Todd's video. Are you going to have a website for this? See?
Yeah.
He's not wrong either.
No, he's not.
They'd be like, why are you making this in video? It's not as good as your pictures.
This is about me. So if you were to do it then, like, would the idea be that instead of like writing the instructions, you're just going to do a video instructional series? So like,
Right.
do this and then this and then this. It's more just like, it's going to be okay.
No, literally,
Use the
you'd watch me build it. As painful as that would be, you'd watch me build it.
Right. Cool. I think that'd be a great idea. Okay. So we are going to start with our engine bottom here. It's pretty cool. And with it positioned like this, I'm going to go ahead and grab the oil filter. I'm just going to go ahead and slot in. Oh, is that right here? Yeah, it's right here. And then we're going to take one AP screw and drop it in.
Keith says, "What are you using? Why is this dollar sign in the way? It's not very good for phone chat. What are you using to hold the screws for the stages? I'm assuming."
Oh, so I've taken those things from Steve that he used and the little cups. And one of the things that I was getting annoyed with was my metal cups and the magnetized screwdrivers. Every time I went to go grab a screw, it would pull the screws out or pull the whole thing and then knock everything over. So what I did is I put an AP on the front of it so I could see it, and then I put an AP in there. I had done that already for these cups when I was using them for the DeLorean, so I just kind of made it easy for me to see. So, and I have as crazy as it is, I have an entire thing of these, so all ready to go. So,
Do you see the jewelry organizers I use?
No. Like
I use it. It's kind of like that, but it's 32 slots, and it's big enough that you can take the dividers out, and I can store parts in there too, like loose parts. Sometimes you'll you'll build the rearview mirror, and then you won't install it.
Right.
And so
something like, yeah, I use that for kit actually.
Yeah,
So
something like that. But it's
smaller
the box.
one,
It's not. Yeah, it's smaller, but it has more slots. I think it's 4x8, so 32, and it's like $15 on Amazon, and that's what I use for all my screws. So what I do is I keep the screws in their bags, but I only keep one bag of a P screw and one bag of an M screw. So I'll put like the A's in one of the slots and the B's in another slot and the C's in another slot.
Yeah.
So like AP and B and AP and AM, they're in the same little slot. Well, there's 32, so I can have all the letters. And then if there's small parts that are missing or have to be carried over from one stage to the next, I also put them in there. Because sometimes you keep stuff, or you keep like the hubcaps, for example, on the Skyline, right?
Yep, exactly.
You get them with the wheels right early on, but you aren't going to put them on until the very end. So I keep them in that box, and it keeps all this stuff together.
Right. That is a fairly solid press fit.
Oh. Did my internet just come back? Uh-oh. My YouTube just started playing. Let's see what we got. Oh. Lies. The law lies.
All lies.
I thought it came back for a second. Somebody's out there wiggling wires.
All right, so I'm going to grab this part, and with it facing down. Oh, how is that facing? Okay, yeah, with these facing down, these tines facing down. Lock that in place, and then using some IM screws. One thing I noticed about this is,
how does anybody do this on a phone? This is
I have no,
terrible.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
let's see. Donnie's here. I can see
Hey, Donnie.
2 chats at a time. What a mess.
Huh.
What a mess. Donnie says here, Keith said he got noticed that his Citroen cleared customs in the UK. That's good. I saw that. I think
Excellent.
Dash got his Enterprise D Lego. I missed that. I went out to go buy it and it was already sold out.
Yeah. I wish I could afford things. God. It's okay. It's good. Will they re-release it?
Oh
Or
no,
is
it'll
it
come
done?
back in stock.
Okay.
No. It'll come back. It's just out of stock. I set the little thing to notify me when it's back, but they just
Okay.
sold out of the first run. Which the only thing that sucks about that is they may not have the free gift, which was the little shuttlecraft. That may not.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes back, you may not be able to get that because it was probably part of the first run, and I wasn't about to get up in the. I set a alarm on my phone, but I put my phone on silent, and I missed it.
Oh, no.
So
God.
I kind of doomed myself. So
Alright, so using some JM screws, which are real small, we're going to go ahead and take these little detail pieces, put them in right here. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit here. Running over. And this is going to go right here. Oh, God. Yeah, those are real small. I'm going to go ahead and start it with the screw in place.
Keith said apparently Mike had to submit something as well, probably for customs. He had to do his declaration. Yeah. Howard says I do it all the time. Todd. Don says, did you guys see the Fan Home has a sale on the full kits? Yeah, they usually do a Cyber Week thing, but now I think, what is it? Optimus. What are their full kits? I would love to look them up, but my internet's down. I know it said Optimus, and there was like 2 others, I think, that they had full kits on.
Hey. Okay. I thought about doing the 22 gauge wire thing that you do.
Uh-huh.
But so the question that I have, is it really worth it, or is it just more like a luxury to have?
Well, I mean, it depends on how the wires look. I mean, if they're short enough, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
But if they're running all over the engine bay and you just don't want them all loopy, literally,
Right.
then yeah, I put wires on them. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll pick some up when I get paid. All right. So that's what we got there. Now, start putting together the exhaust manifolds. And this is where the instructions kind of suck. Okay. So we're going to hold this one like this. Oh my goodness. This. Okay. So these two connect together. Yep. With a DP screw.
Don says Falcon, the Charger, Optimus, the Megazoid, Iron Man, and the 1.6 Mustang are all in full kits.
Oh, wow. Wonder what the 1.6 Mustang's like.
It's big. We saw it at Wayne's house. He's building it.
Oh, like, is it big?
It's pretty big. Like, I mean, if I cared about Mustangs, I maybe, but probably not.
Right.
I mean, if Eleanor wasn't Eleanor, I would not have built that either.
Right. How are the Mustang builds? Are they fairly simple?
Yeah, they're pretty simple. They have simple suspensions, and Jody says, I just realized Kat can't harass you from off camera anymore. Yeah, if she comes in, she's going to be straight on camera.
Yep.
Does she know that now? Is that why she doesn't come in? She hiding?
Probably. All right. So this loops around here. Oh, this is interesting. And then this is a DP screw as well. Yeah, this is interesting. Kind of looked ahead through some of the instructions, and there are some complicated parts coming up, especially when you start putting the engine in and doing stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. Okay, did I get these backwards?
Probably.
Yeah, that's me.
But I can't see well enough on my phone to correct you, so.
Oh, there we go. Why is this? Oh. My headphones apparently are also connected to, there we go, my cell phone.
Hey. Oh, excellent. Hey, Cameron. Say hi to Cameron,
Cameron?
Jordan.
How's it going? All right. So what I did was I had this piece of the exhaust pipe over on the other side. You just kind of got to slide it over a little bit. So that's what that looks like. Very cool. And are we left with parts left over? What is this? 8I, 8J. So it looks like in just all of the instructions here, I'm not seeing. I think we're going to be setting some of these parts off to the side for the next little bits. So let's go ahead and get into this. Yeah, and that's the thing that's kind of hard to like figure out is like, am I missing something? So I'm gonna go ahead.
See,
and
that's why you like the Todd instructions, because I'll be like, put this aside until stage 14.
Bingo. Well, and that's the thing. Like, so jam, those are there. 8L, those are installed. Those three are installed and good to go. That's installed. So 8K. And I'm not seeing where 8E, 8H. So yeah, it looks like we're just going to be setting some of these parts aside, and I can't see, at least up ahead in a couple of stages, where I might be using them. So I guess we'll find out. All right, let's go ahead and get into stage 9. And stage 9 is going to be in the fancy bag, or the fancy box. So it's sitting up here, up top. So let's go ahead and get all this crap out. It's kind of weird, like they chose certain stages to put up in the displays. So, okay. So I'm going to grab part of the engine here. I'm going to grab my tweezers.
Donnie says they go over there.
Yeah, you know, I was waiting for that. Buck's not here, so, you know, Donnie, I'm glad that you're there to fill in. All right, I'm just getting all these parts out. I do like that detail there. It's good color.
What is that?
This is what it looks like, according to the thing.
The thing?
The valve. They are valves of some kind. Yes. Yeah. Valve 1 and valve 2. is what they're called.
Well, that's detailed.
Yes, indeed. And then we actually have the oil. Is it oil? Yep, it's oil. And you can kind of read oil on the top too.
Oh, there's your oil cap.
Yep.
And now my phone's
Only-
dying. Excellent.
Oh no. God. All right. Let me go ahead and now set this back aside. I don't think we're going to need to use these again for a long time. All right. Let's get this back in its container. I already have the next set of boxes ready to go. So this is going to be clearing out the first box. So, yeah.
Keith said 8 won't be used till stage 11.
Stage 11. Thank you, sir.
That's what he said.
I appreciate
Don says this is one of the challenges building IXO models. You can jump around to find parts. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yep, and I only have through 10 on this page, so that's why I'm not seeing it. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and set aside all of those parts that we just built. Get all the new stuff. And the rest are just going to be in regular packages. Let's try not to lose anything here.
Yeah, see, this is where I pull up instructions to help you, but I have internet.
Well, we got chat to help out. Keith, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
I'm producing by Braille. So
all right, so we need AP, EP, DM. All right, so AP, EP, EP, AP, EP, DM, IM, KM. Okay. All right. So we need 5 APs. Two EPs. And I think EP and LM are the two most common screws in this build.
I was going to say, have you figured out which one you get the most of already?
Yep. Yeah, EP, LM, followed by HM. And HM is also what we use to install the wheels, which is interesting. Like, I know, like with kit, the GM screws are pretty much that's what you use to install the wheels on kit and the DeLorean, and they're kind of what you only use those screws for. So I don't know, it's interesting. And both of those models, aren't kit and the DeLorean, are they both IXO models?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you know who is making the Batmobile and Darth Vader?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but the Batmobile, I mean, it feels like PCT,
Okay.
but I don't know for sure.
Yeah. It feels those two builds kind of feel similar to me, like just with the quality of the parts and like just the screws and the way everything is all packaged up. They just kind of seem like they're both built by the same company. So.
Well, I think they're trying to get better, only because this is picked up. You know, there's a lot of works coming out and build-ups coming out. I feel like maybe they're trying to improve their quality. I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I don't think that's going to affect anything that's already done, but anything new build, I think they're trying to improve the quality of it. I don't know how much fan home has to do with that, but could just be this PCT just improving their processes.
Yeah.
And it could be something totally different. I don't know for sure.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about it when I was building the Batmobile the other day. It just really reminds me of the Darth Vader as well. Got my lightsaber parts, the stages with the lightsaber. So I'm excited about that. So I'm just a little bit behind you. Were they out of stock in Europe on the 8th shipment? Because I remember a lot of people saying that like they were having a hard time waiting, and people were asking like, when are we getting your 8th shipment? And I think Todd's phone died. I don't hear static, and oh no. I know the no internet thing, man. It happens around here way too often. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at chat real fast. Cameron says, "Happy Subaru Thursday night, everyone." Vroom vroom. Indeed. I won't say hi to Cam. Crash, Jody says. Donnie says they go over there. Yep. He says, "I'm ready to serve as always." Ready to serve. Smart ass comments. Yes. Ah. Todd's back somewhere. Are you there? Okay. Don says that's one of the challenges of IXO models. You can jump around and find parts. And we got Keith's comment there. Howard says, "I'm wondering if Mike's going to have to submit mine for 2 for Hippo or Hippo." Okay. I still submitted my TSCA form for after dinner. Okay. Well, excellent. Are you back,
Hello?
sir? Are you there?
Now StreamYard's crap.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not allowed to be on. Apparently, I'm not allowed to be on the internet tonight. That's just.
Goodness. All right, so 9K is one of these valves, and it looks like it has a nut on one side and then just a regular like fitting on the other. So the nut goes down. Am I right? What is that? Okay, so hold on a second. 9J is going to be going in where? No. Okay. Hold on. That would explain that. Okay. So this clips in just like that. Nope. Other way. Okay, this is strange. Is that not the piece we're looking for? This is not the piece we're looking for. All right. I heard that. I think Todd dropped off again. All right, I forgot to grab a DM screw apparently, so let me go ahead and grab one of those. Oh, Cat's out there talking with her friend and saying things, and my goodness. All right. So this is going to go in right here. Yeah, I think Todd's internet privileges tonight, unfortunately, have been revoked for him. Yeah, you guys hear? Yeah. Because, of course. All right, so that fits in place just like that. Excellent. Now we're gonna grab 9G, which is the head wall, apparently. So now we're gonna turn it around like this. Okay. And we're gonna grab KM. Not a KM, it's a KM screw. We're gonna grab 9I. This is head detail 1. So I want to make sure I'm getting my parts right. I might need to bust out my glasses. Yeah, this is the right one. I haven't worn my glasses in a while. All right, so this one is going to fit in. Not like that, but maybe like this. No? No? Like that? No. All right. No. Okay, this is. I apologize. I'm having to look real hard here. Okay, so we're going to put it in this tab hole. There we go. And that is correct. Tab hole. I use that phrase, tab hole. KM screw is super, super tiny. Yeah, there is probably a squirrel shortage out there in the desert, unfortunately. Ah. All right. Hey, Ken.
Hey, Todd, did you make it back?
He's kind of there.
I just thought I'd jump in and help with comments or something.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Until Todd gets up and running again.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, thanks.
Good. All right. So now we're going to grab. I got to say, man, this is it's hard. I wonder if you guys can actually pick it out. But
it is hard to make out, but yeah, you can see there is detail on there.
Yeah, it's super cool. And that fits in just right here.
Donnie says Todd has internet, Seattle internet tonight.
Yeah, he's probably not wrong.
And Dawn asks everyone to please hit that like button.
Indeed. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Yeah. Ken, now that you're here, actually, I'm looking for a little glue tray.
Keith says night all.
Night, Keith. Have a good day at work tomorrow, my man. I've gotten 3 days worth of the advent calendar that Ken sent me. So,
oh, cool.
Yes. So we've built this so far, and we have 3PO. And at some point tonight, I'll unbox number 4. See what we're gonna get. So yeah. So it's been pretty fun. That's been a cool little thing.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's great. All right. Todd, are you there? No.
Nope, he dropped off again.
God, poor Todd. All right.
Todd just said, damn it, now everyone's using the cell network, and it went to shit as well. I'm in chat for now.
Okay, sounds good, man.
As soon as you're up and running, I'll let you jump back in, and I'll go back to watching.
Appreciate. Sorry, we weren't able to get our recording done today.
Oh, that's quite all right. I understand.
Yeah, it just wound up being one of those things like someone called out, and like I didn't have to stay at work, but it just wound up being one of those things.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop. I feel like this press fit connection here needs a little bit more glue, or needs some glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in.
So do they tell you need glue in the instructions, or no?
No, not at all. So it's just one of those things, like when it comes to press fit, I've found that you just kind of have to either trust it or don't, and if you don't trust it, glue it. Some things Darth Vader is nothing but press fit connections, and I'm kind of like regretting doing that a little bit. So
Right.
I may go back and do some more. All right. So we're gonna grab 9B and 9D, and that fits in just like that. And we're gonna grab an EP screw.
Hello, Trent.
And I'm finding that I kind of like using the oil for both plastic and metal parts. Just kind of takes the pressure off of screwing the things in. So I've been a little less prone to over torquing screws and so on.
Nice.
I am gonna grab my AK markers real fast, and I'm going to grab my gunmetal here. And
I have to say, for your Batmobile there was a lot of press fittings in that one, and it's looking good.
Yeah, it is a lot of press fittings actually, and that Batmobile, like the stainless steel, I believe I want to say it's stainless, but I believe that it's aluminum. So the aluminum it's nice. Like it's a really nice tool to use. Like it's a nice part to use, like quality material. Just taking a little bit of just painting up, like just in case you can see it. I'm just painting up the screw heads so that they're not so super obvious. Things that are inside, I'm not going to worry about, but when it comes to external screws, I want to make sure that you kind of can't see what's going on. So same thing here. And a tiny little screw head. And I really like the gunmetal. It just kind of works. It's a great color for this. So yeah.
Oh, for sure it is.
Hides those screw heads. Just like it just makes it look a little bit more natural. So
yeah.
Okay. Now
Howard says you do enough Partworks, you get good feel for what parts are going to fall off.
Yeah, exactly.
And Todd said, I think I found where Fanhome got the idea for engine parts. Already reached out to the artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Howard says it's aluminum and sharp. And Todd says they are milled aluminum.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I was curious. Okay, so it looks like we take this piece here and we're going to set it on either side, just like that. And then we're going to use this piece, sit over the top, secure it in place, and then we're going to use an EP screw. Cool.
And Todd was referring to the 89 Batmobile engine.
Nice. Yeah, and the thing that I noticed too is that they did improve those parts. So like the little things weren't keyed, before, and so they kind of were just facing any and all directions, and you kind of like used tweezers to put them in. Everything was keyed in the nice direction. It all fit together really, really well.
It did look really good put together.
Yeah. All right, so now this is it's pretty cool. Like it's a nice little intake manifold here. So looks like we're going to, with the post facing me and this detail facing up, we're going to go ahead and put them onto these 4 ports. There we go. And we're going to use 4 AP screws.
Todd says the way he created the engine actually makes sense. He says the front turbine and rear turbine are separate from separate. Front one supercharges a big block V8, and the rear is fed by the side scoops for the boost.
It's good to know, actually. Right. There we go.
And Don says, I think Chris Collections from France has started building that engine.
Really?
So what's in the missing stage 4 for the Batmobile?
It's the cockpit.
Oh, okay.
So thankfully, thankfully Todd was able to send me some stages, because those websites, man, like the instructions, the PDF websites are tough getting them, because they're so huge and heavy, and like they suck up so much RAM on my computer. I need to get my RAM installed that I purchased, so I have some RAM. I just need to figure out what to do. So yeah, all right. There is stage 10, and I gotta say, man, that is really freaking cool. Like, that looks awesome. Yeah, this looks awesome.
Jody wants to know, is this going to be your new favorite model, Jordan, or is it your Razor Crest?
I've got a very strange relationship with the Razor Crest, let me tell you. It took so long to do. That was the model that I probably put the most time into. It's a model that I'm most proud of. The diorama, everything turned out really, really good. Right now, I still think the DeLorean is going to wind up being my favorite build. I am just having an absolute blast building it. I'm already up to like stage 40, and at this point I gotta wait. So I gotta wait for all the mods now. So I've gotten a bunch of content recorded for it, but so far, like, Ian and Todd both said that the DeLorean was among their favorite Partworks that they've ever built. Favorite models, among their favorite models, actually, that they've ever built. And so I'm kind of feeling that as well. We will see. I mean, I love all models, and I love having so many that I can never finish one of them, So I don't know, man. Like, I made it was my goal at the beginning of last year to pare down the amount of models that I was building, and instead I've just expanded out. I think it's the Enterprise. It's I use my tablet just to get a Kindle Fire. Okay.
Well, he's saying that for the instructions.
Oh, I see. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah. So it's the Enterprise, the Falcon, Darth Vader, then the Kit, the Subaru, DeLorean, Reliant, Runabout. What am I missing? I think that's it. I don't know. I think I'm building 8 models right now. Thanks, Trent. I appreciate that. I'm getting all distracted. All right, let's get into stage 10.
Todd says, if the PDFs are on Fan Home site, I can dig in their code to get them all downloaded, but only for kits I own.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's good to know. So, looks like we have parts to either a water pump or a turbocharger. These are turbochargers. So maybe
some nice fine looking hoses.
Yeah. So these are all parts of the turbocharger and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is cool.
Todd
really
says,
cool.
If you have a sub that has PDFs in the portal, let me know if you want to grab them ahead of where you are.
Oh, okay. Good to know. That's a good tip for anybody in the Discord. All right. So there's all of our little bits. Let's go ahead and get into the instructions here. So we're going to grab 8A. Thank you for letting me know that we're going to be kind of getting into that. Should have like looked at that. I'm kind of a dim. All right. So looks like we're going to grab this piece. Yes. So 10A. is this engine detail. That is correct. So let's get our screws. I keep forgetting to get the screws out. It's one thing like when I'm recording an episode and like in between like episodes and I'm resetting. It's one thing for that, and I can like get out the screw things. It's another thing when I'm streaming and I'm distracted. Ooh, something shiny. Ooh, something shiny. Ooh, something shiny.
Jody says, I'm really liking the little one I just did. I'm going to do a bigger version with the Excelsior. That's
What's
right.
that?
Sent him the larger Excelsior model, I believe.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. FP, which there are not very many of these screws. FP. So we're going to grab 2 of those. And that's almost half the supply of the screws. Some of these, like I've already almost exhausted some of the screws on some of them. Very interesting. FB. And then DM. Right. DM is also up there with the a good level of screws. There we go. All right.
So the question is, do they give you extra screws just in case?
Yep, they do.
Oh, perfect.
From my understanding is they give like 1 to 2 extra screws per stage. So we're gonna have a lot left over after everything's said and done.
Okay, so they still follow that then.
Yeah. Okay, so this detail, there is a mounting lug and then a screw post, and those are going to go in these 2 spots right here. So just like that. Yeah. Say, Matt. Big fat fingers here. There we go. And then using 1 DM screw. The one thing with these new pumps is they let them drain, the oil drains out of them pretty quick.
But at least it's still working.
Oh my goodness. And actually like works consistently. Like it works really, really well. I'm happy. Okay. So that's that detail put in place right there. And I think we're just adding the 1 part there. Okay, perfect. Now I see that, Andrew.
I didn't know there was such thing as direct message screws.
Right. All right. Yeah. I also didn't know there was also bowel movement screws either, so it's just one of those things, where you're just like, don't think too hard. Oh God. All right, these screws are ridiculously tiny. All right, so with this detail facing down, we're going to go ahead and put this screw in. Deeply personal screws, yeah. Not what I would have used, but that's better.
Donnie says, don't forget the PP screws. Andrew says, EP, that's the setting I record Star Trek off the TV on the VCR. Yes, extended play.
Extended play, yep.
But not super extended play. That's just ridiculous.
Bad quality.
Yep.
Okay, so like that. And then
Jody says you've got your bipolar screws up there.
Bipolar screws, yep. Blood pressure screws.
Yep.
Blood pressure screws, Jesus.
That's one thing I noticed with building the Terminator here, that they didn't have the screws labeled like that. It was just all by size.
Really? Yeah, that's how the Falcon is as well. There's a certain types of screws and sizes of screws.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like that, like Vader and the Batmobile have like type I screws and stuff like that. So it's interesting. There's not like AM and BM and so on. There's just like I and A, B through A through I so far. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. I think I'd rather have them labeled like this.
Same.
Andrew says, I also see you have some screws on academic probation.
Yep.
Howard says, don't eat the MM screws.
Right.
Donnie says, I hope they don't have any ED screws.
Well, we don't talk about that. Okay. We just don't talk about it. It's not a thing that we talk about, you know.
And Jody says, fancy pants screws.
Fancy pants screws. Yes, I like fancy pants screws. All right, that fits into place just right over the top like that. I wonder how this is going to stay in. It is a press fit, and I don't exactly trust it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my glue tool here and get a little bit of glue just along the inside, just to make sure it all sticks together. I hope this isn't a bad idea, but we're about to find out. All right. It is a press fit, like I said, and I think it should be fine, but I, once again, like, want to make sure that things are staying in place. Okay. There we go. That's that little turbo assembly that we've created so far. Now, I'm going to grab one of these, and God knows which direction this goes in because you can't see it on the instructions. For the love of Christ. Okay. Maybe this way? Sure. Okay, that one's in.
Howard's reminding everybody that M stands for metal and P for plastic always.
That's
When
correct.
it comes to the screws. Jody says, EP, extra power.
Mm-hmm. All right. So those hoses are put in place. What's next?
A little typo from Howard is or text to speech, whatever doesn't like them. Just make sure you boil your screws going into metal. It helps.
Yep.
Instead of oil.
Boil them.
Yeah. That's what really takes the most time for building these kits.
That's right. Boiling your screws.
Boiling your screws.
Okay. So this is a press fit here and is a pretty tight fit. Am I right? So this, I'm going to go ahead and oil up the end a little bit. Let's try the other one here. Oil up the end. There. Not on that side. There we go. So there's one here. Got it. So that one is oiled up. We're going to insert the oiled up pipe. And that is a press fit for the ages. My God. And then we're going to go ahead and take this and loop it and put it up here. Cat.
Jody says you can boil guitar strings to reset the molecular binds.
I've heard that. I've never done it, but I have heard that. I buy just really long life strings so that when I don't pick up the guitar for like 2 years, like I tend to do these days, I can just go back and play whenever I want, and I don't have dead ass strings, which is great. So you spend a little bit, but it's worth it. I have thought about boiling my bass strings because they're pretty old. I've heard of that though. Okay.
Howard is recommending tweezers to help you get them on those nipples.
Nipples. I am such a child. Okay. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab this part right here, and it is going to go into these spots right there. There is a mounting lug and a screw hole.
Oh,
So we're going to use tweezers for this because I got the old Lincoln log fingers, they say. I would say that if Todd were to be creating instructions for this, it might be better to put this part on first. Just saying. Right. Yeah. One of those. Beautiful.
Alec is here. He says, "Hi guys, stuck at work off the clock for about an hour and 15 minutes, waiting for my stepdad to pick me up rather than paying for an Uber again."
There you go.
And Howard just says, "Well, that's what they're called. Nipples."
Nipples. Okay. So now we're going to. Wow. What's
The winter
happening? What
bell
was that?
for nipples.
Yes, indeed. Okay. I was like, wait, what was that? All right. So now I'm going to set all of this stuff off to the side. We're going to go ahead and for some reason, we're going to do this now. We're going to go ahead and grab our suspension. And with our steering rack right here, we are get this through somehow. It does say in the instructions you need to separate the crossbar, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. Is it just going through this portion right here?
So it looks like it may be through the use of trial and error.
Just kind of, you just kind of want to jam it and then push it, just like that. So we're going to put it just like that, right? Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. All right.
Howard says that's a pain in the arse.
Yeah, I was able to get it though. Yeah, I got it, which is great. It's just not getting as far in as I can see it on the instructions. So on the instructions, I wonder if it's a trick of the camera. Yeah, it's like everything's fitting right through this tiny little slot right here.
Yeah.
So there is a bit of a thick part of this. There we go. Okay. That's kind of in there now and matches the position of the instructions. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do, we're going to grab is this in there? I wonder who she's talking to.
As long as it's not herself.
I mean, hey.
Well,
This is
she is
her.
entertaining herself then at that point.
That is very true. All right. So
Well, thanks, Alec.
how does this work? Okay. So we need 10B, which is this one. And we're going to slot it through here. And is it keyed? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Then we're going to grab this shaft. Yeah. Just like so. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Jody. You can see that bike shop guy keeping tabs on Alec and throwing stuff on his path as he drives by. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, Alec, you don't have much luck with that that bike. As much luck as you'd like, anyway.
All right. We're going to use a BP screw.
Boston Pizza?
Boston Pizza, that's correct. I miss
You guys
Boston
have Boston
Pizza.
Pizza in the U.S.?
Not anymore. At least around
Okay.
here. Well, at least around here. I don't know if other places do.
I do find them a little overpriced for what they're offering.
We charge $40 for a large pizza. I got no room to say anything.
All
All
right.
right. So there's the turbocharger installed. Got everything through properly. It's interesting. Curious. All right. So now let's go ahead and set that off to the side.
Jody says that guy at the bike shop, he's employee of the year for tire sales.
Bingo. All right. So we are going to position this like that.
That's another good one, Howard. BP for British Petroleum.
Yep. And this looks like a press fit, but does it go this way? Yeah. It's keyed. So right here, you have a large and a small. And this is 100% a press fit. And a tough one at that, too. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, it went flying to the left side of the screen.
Thankfully, I found it.
Oh, good.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and lube up my poles here, as
Like one does.
Yeah, that's right.
Jody says, except for Boston, but they just call it Pizza.
Huzzah. All right. This is a ridiculous press fit, and it is in. There we are. Perfect.
There you go.
Now, looks like we're going to move on to stage 11 here. All right.
Alec is saying he just wasn't keeping up with his weekly maintenance on his bike. So they're talking about him getting a new bike.
All right. We're going to grab stage 11, and there are lots of parts in here. We are going to need, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different types of screws. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let me get
every
those
part
up.
get its own type of screw.
In this build, I've noticed that yes can be the case. So we got DP. Where's my EP? C, FM, EM, FP. Got EP, BM, a bowel movement screw.
And Chase says maybe it's time to buy a car.
Alec driving, guys. Everybody watch out.
Howard says, I was going to buy a bike, buy a e-bike from the hobby shop, but I was told there was a weight limit on them, 220 pounds or less. So no e-bike for my fat ass until I get down to 220.
Yeah, otherwise you got to pay for like the really expensive like XL bikes. And those are like ridiculously expensive. All right. EP2. Oh, shit. Okay. As much as I like having all the screws, it is kind of interesting, like having to get them every single time. Bam. Jody.
I need to get some of those. I'm gonna Google DP screws later and see what I can find.
You know, I would be wary, my friend.
As long as there's no minors around you.
Yeah, I would just be wary, like,
or young people.
Alec, you know. Yeah. Man, there are a lot of screws in this stage. This is crazy.
Alex says he wouldn't break it, Howard, and honestly, he wants a motorcycle instead of a car. Well, you do live in an area where that's, you know,
Yeah, that would make sense there.
You know, year round.
Yep. Even
Although
like a scooter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I believe in Arizona you don't require a helmet. But I personally, from my personal experience in policing, I would say wear a helmet.
Yeah.
I've been to a few scenes where people were just wearing those little brain bucket ones and they weren't strapped on. Yeah.
That's no good.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of parts here. Let's go ahead and get everything out.
I know that, Jody. That's why I said, after I said no minors, then I said, and no young people either.
All right. Nobody here works in the mine.
Andrew's asking what time you're streaming till. He says, asking for a friend.
Yes. I'm going till 7 my time. So about another 35 minutes or so. So where are these parts? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we got that. 11D, which is that. Right over the top. And then a DM screw. Just one, not all. Well, find the hole. All right. There we go.
I can tell you really like that new screwdriver.
I do. It's very handy. Like being able to do this is really nice.
Yeah.
I definitely, if you build Partworks, I definitely recommend picking one of these up. There we go. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to grab this.
Well, that's good to hear, Alec. Alec's saying he's not planning on skipping a single piece of safety equipment.
No, you never can.
And then Howard's asking Jody what kind of mines, coal mine, copper, or salty miners like in Detroit. Jody says metals, nickel, copper, iron, silver, and some gold.
There we go. Now we're going to turn this over. Grab this red detail, and this is 11B. And what would this be? A filter? Yeah. Okay. DM screws. There you go. A couple more of these.
And Jody now says mainly nickel, still the nickel capital of the world.
Huh. All right.
Howard,
Yeah.
you should tell Kat that we're enjoying her stories on the phone.
Yep. No, I know. Whatever she's cooking, it smells freaking amazing in there. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna interrupt her at all. I think she's making some. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try to explain what type of dish she's making, but she's making a really good ice fish. Okay. So we are going to grab this part. Okay. So this goes. Hold on. So
Well, you
11.
did say a little bit ago. You did say some gold.
Huh. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Now we're going to use EM screws for that. 2 of those. Where's the screwdriver? Yeah, I think she's talking to her best friend Cass.
From Lake Monster Details?
All right.
Sweet.
Doing some cast work tonight, you know?
Jody's letting us know that lately they've started extracting some stuff for battery production since it's starting getting more prevalent zinc and lithium.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so this detail fits in just like so. There's a little. You guys can pick that up, but there's like a little mounting lug right here, and that's going to slot in there.
Yeah, a little hard to see, but yeah, you can kind of make it out.
Yeah. Yep.
Black on black.
Yep. And there's a mounting pin that's not quite. I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, sir, I don't like it.
I am not a fan at all.
I don't know if you remember that horse from Ren and Stimpy.
Oh yeah.
No, sir, I don't like it.
I really actually don't like this, so I'm just going to go ahead and
Snip it.
snip it. Yep. Some of these mounting pins, mounting lugs and stuff like that, aren't quite. I don't know the best way of putting it. They're not quite like lined up the way they're supposed to. They're one's like too big, one side's too big, the other one's small. It's kind of annoying. So,
Yeah.
okay. But that's easily fixed. That was plastic.
Alec is saying he found an interesting or amazing Lego kit on Facebook of the Titanic engine.
Cool.
It's a powered reciprocal engine.
Cool.
$40.
That's not bad, actually.
Howard said they found a large amount of lithium deposit. Only issue is it's under an active volcano.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, there we go. And we're going to grab 11C, which is going to be this one. And that's going to clip in right there. And we're going to use an N. I didn't see NM. What the hell? What the hell? You asking me to get it out of NM? That's what the bullshit.
Jody says the Sudbury Basin is an ancient, massive impact site. We live in a giant crater.
I actually got to get into my screw box here. Q, W. I have another one of these little containers for more of these screws, but have I done anything with it?
No.
So
Oh, that's cool, Jody. Jody says astronauts came there to train for the moon landings in the 70s.
Oh, cool. Okay. So we got our end screws here. We're going to grab an NM, and there's just one NM, so yep, that's pretty cool. I don't even know where did the new box go? Anyway, doesn't matter. It's fine.
It's
I'm not
over
going to worry
there.
about it. Yeah, it's definitely over there somewhere. There's still a little bit of chaos going here. I still have like things to do in the studio to finish up. Okay.
And my apologize. I'm going to apologize right now to everybody. I'm going to give diabetes to for Christmas. All the boxes are 1 foot square. Or
Oh my goodness.
1 foot cube.
Good Lord.
Although I realized today in doing them, I was one container of maple syrup short, so I had to grab another one.
Oh no.
Although like it's kind of weird for me to like give all these Canadian chocolates and syrup and all that stuff to like Andrew and
Other
Jody.
Canadians.
Yeah. It's like it's stuff you just go to the grocery store and get yourself, but hey, here's some for free.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure. I could get you more of that shit.
Okay, that one's going to go on, and then we're going to use an LM screw for that one. One of those. Not all of them, but one. Good Lord.
Don't worry, Don, they won't tick.
No, your heart will afterwards, though. All right. Perfect. Now we're going to turn this back over.
And Jody said we also gave Alex Trebek.
Ah, nice. Okay, we're going to use 2 more LM screws here. Oh, that's 100% Cassie.
Howard. Howard says, but are they gluten-free, cage-free, and less filling? Well, some of them will mention on them that they come from a peanut-free facility. But the onus is on everybody who gets their box to check. If you have allergies, you check. The onus is on you. Make sure there's something, that you shouldn't be eating. Like if you're allergic to cans, don't eat the can.
Yeah, that's good advice,
Yeah.
Metal's generally, not a good
Yeah.
thing to eat.
I hear goats like them, but hey.
Hey, you gotta consider the goats. The goats are goats.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Howard says, I'm allergic to stuff like losing weight and diets, but try.
I have I did the Ozempic for about a month or two, and I honestly did not like how I felt. I honestly didn't feel great. But the one thing that it did do was I was able to I haven't drank soda now in like 2.5 months.
Which is nice.
And I've cut out most sugars, so I'm gonna have to ration myself a little bit. But I've cut out most sugars, and so I've lost a ton of weight just from cutting out sugar and not having like soda be my primary source of
So you're saying you might still have some of that box left over by early summer?
No. No. The holidays are here, man. Like you gotta, like you can't not. And that's gonna be my excuse. That's a hard no. Let's just no. No, Mr. Griffin, no.
Alec, no, I didn't send them out yet. I just have them packaged up now. I did finish packaging them up today. So I'll get a hold of FedEx probably maybe tomorrow.
Some sort of pump there. I don't know what it was, but sure. All right, now I'm gonna bring this part back. So this.
Howard says maybe by January 12th, you might still have some stuff left.
Well, yeah, that's really more realistic.
But you've also got Kat to share with.
That's true. And
I'm
she
sure
definitely
other
did
people
help.
I send stuff to will be sharing with, loved ones.
Yeah. Right. So we put the base now on the, I think there's a transmission here. And it looks like it has a built-in cross member, which is pretty cool. Also, member. All right, very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. So now it looks like we have more to do, actually. I was like, wait, is there more? But wait, there's more.
If you order now,
that's right.
We'll include a Snuggie. Which is a Snuggie is just a backwards robe.
Yep. I just wear my robe for warmth. There we are. It's cool. And then we're going to grab. Oh, did I put that in wrong? I did.
Oh. Whoops.
It didn't lock in, and yeah, I was like, wait, hold on. All right. And then a couple of DM screws here.
See, I'd be interested to talk to you guys after you guys have opened the boxes and just to see if there are any of those like chocolate bars and stuff that you guys do get there.
Mm-hmm. Did you do different stuff than last year?
A lot of the same, but some added. Yeah, definitely some added ones.
Excellent. Is there a Mr.
Although-
Big in there?
What's that?
A Mr. Big?
Yeah, Mr. Big's in there.
Oh, so good. All right, that's pretty cool. This is awesome. I really gotta say, and it's pretty. This is pretty weighty, actually. This is probably like a good quarter pound right here.
Right on.
All right. So now looks like we're grabbing whatever this is. Okay. And we have a post over on this side. And that goes like that.
Or should I watch it be wrong because they snipped the orientation pins off?
You know that hey, it's fine. Like, it's no big deal. I've got this. I found if you want to get a ridiculous amount of views on YouTube, apparently all you have to do is like do stealth camping in the middle of like a median and you'll get like 35 million views. It's insane.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those.
Yeah. And then watch this one guy who was able to build entire houses using nothing but like free pallets and like all sorts of crazy stuff. It was a weird
like a survival type cabin type thing.
Kind of, yeah, but like he started like building like really nice like little outdoor cabins, and he was like building stuff in like
because they take the pallets apart, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they're just super crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been watching some of those. Actually, the one I really like, he had a new video today, which is something technology, primitive technology.
Oh, I've heard of that, actually.
Yeah, the guy from Australia. He's been doing it for like, I don't know, 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
And all he is just an Australian guy, doesn't talk or anything. Just his first episode, I think he walks in the woods just wearing a pair of shorts, no tools, nothing. And he starts from like breaking, a couple stones together to make a sharpened stone, to then make cut some sticks, and then to make fire. And then, all this other stuff. It's just incredible.
Yep.
Donnie's got to go. He says, great stream. Good night, guys.
Hi, Donnie. Sleep well. Have a good day at work tomorrow, dude.
Don says, there's a lot of stupid people out there. Yes.
Yes, there are.
Howard had a great comment here earlier. He says, actually, cattle eat chocolate. So Don says, so now we know how you make chocolate milk, Howard.
Oh, yes. Well, unfortunately, a large portion of the country believes that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. So,
and it isn't all people, 4th grade and below.
No. It's like, how do you get a scrambled egg? Scare a chicken. Okay, I had put that on backwards because Todd didn't create these instructions. And then we're going to do, what is that? 2 BM screws.
Andrew wants to know how they make strawberry milk. Jody says pink cows.
Yes. The rare pink cow.
Howard says, I've met some of those people, Jordan. Some lady thinks that that they bleach the milk to make it white.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Like that news that radio station call-in where that lady couldn't understand why they put the deer crossing signs up and not making the deer cross there.
Yeah.
I just can't understand why they put those deer crossing signs up. Now the deer
Do
are
they-
all crossing there and we have all these accidents.
Can't they see?
They should move those signs somewhere else.
God.
Yeah. Those radio show people had some fun with her.
I bet.
Alec wants to know, Jordan, how fast did it take you to run out of authentic Canadian maple syrup from last year?
About 6 months or so.
There you go.
Yep.
Like they're a fair size can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This sits over the top right here. Yep. That is a press fit. And then we're going to put a DP screw. Right in the center.
Howard says a girl I bowled with thought cow milk was made from pus. Trust me, you're triggering my farmer instincts. Don't get me started with strawberry milk.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Jody says, I bet most of you have never seen a skidoo crossing sign.
Yeah.
He said Howard probably has.
All right, let's take a look at stage 12 here real quick. And I think I should be able to accomplish stage 12 pretty easily here. And probably will be our last one that we're going to do today. Yeah, stage 13 doesn't look super complicated, but it definitely looks like it's a little complicated. So, all right, let's go ahead and get out stage 12. It's not bad, though. 8 through 12, 5 stages. Not bad at all. About what I like to build for an episode, if I can do that. All right, so everything's out of the bag.
Yeah, it had to be that sticker I saw.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I had to, like, when you said that, I'm like, oh, I need to make sure, like,
Yeah.
that's one of those things that you can't play around with. Okay, so we're gonna grab, looks like this piece. Huh? Okay. What? 11L. Which is 11L?
I'm sorry. Andrew said there was a girl back in university from Newfoundland who walked into someone's home, saw a wallpaper border on the wall with Holstein cows on it, and said, "My, that's a lot of horses."
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. That's not good. All right. We're going to put this turbo back in behind here. Well, complete the back half of the turbo. All right. Now. All right. These instructions. So, man, Todd really needs to build this model.
A year ago.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I don't. So does this fit in actually from the back? And then everything sits over the top? Is that what it is? Or it has to. All right. Strange. There's no way I'm going to get my fat fingers down there, so I'm going to use the tweezers.
Jody wants to know how much cow power does this thing have under the hood?
I used to know it by heart.
How much cow power?
How much cow power? Yeah, it's a lot of cow power. Yeah. All right.
Some of the guys are talking about how they've had skidoos and they're familiar with those. Howard's gonna post a video of a moose crossing.
Huh.
Alex says, wait, Andrew, Newfoundland. What happened to the old land? Jody says the old land is in Europe. Yeah, hence the names like New York.
Yep. All right, this absolutely has to fit in from back behind. So just wondering why it doesn't square peg round hole sort of thing. One of those situations, but hey, I'm not here to judge too much.
So true, Andrew. Andrew, don't mess with the moose.
Mm-hmm. Little screw popped out the back here.
I made our dispatch laugh one time when I got dispatched to a call of a moose in town. They knew just on the edge of town somewhere, so I went patrolling. I couldn't find the moose, and so I told them I couldn't find the moose, but apparently witnesses stated that the moose had been seen leaving town with a flying squirrel. And for Alec, that means that was a Rocky and Bullwinkle. It was a cartoon.
Okay, it would be better if this part was put on before we installed that, like literally. Okay. Okay. Well, sounds like dinner's getting close here. All right. These instructions just make zero sense to me. Okay. Yeah. Why is this so hard? All right. Well, I'm committed to finishing the stage. And I got 7 minutes. All right. All right. This part is a little fiddly as it is a what's the shape? Hexagon, excuse me. Going into a round receptacle. Like this is square peg round hole territory stuff. So.
Howard says, you need help?
No.
Todd says, still no internet. WTF.
Dude, that sucks, man.
Yeah, I agree. Wintertime fun. And Andrew is quoting from Rocky and Bullwinkle. And now for something you'll really enjoy. I feel your pain, Todd. We've all been there.
God, when it happens around here, it's for days. It sucks.
Yeah.
And that screw keeps coming out. I probably overdid it.
Don says, everyone click their squirrels and send them to Todd.
That's right.
The squirrels around here would love it because it'd be warm.
Okay. Put some super glue on that post, and then I'm going to go ahead and screw through the super glue to hold it in place. There we go. Very good.
Jody says, take the rubber tips from the Omni and put it on your tweezers.
That's how the issue. It's that there's so little space in here to deal with all of this. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, because you could also put shrink tubing on there.
It's true. Ah.
Howard says Todd go to Alex's house. He has internet.
Okay. That's over the top now, thankfully. And I need a GP screw. Did I even pull out my proper screws? No. All right. We're about to find out. 1 GP. That would be general principle.
Or general purpose.
Yep.
Like the general purpose machine gun.
That's right. Or as I like to say, general porpoise. I changed the squirt bottles at work 2 years ago to general porpoise, and no one has picked up on it yet. All right. That is finally done. It was creating the pulley for the turbo. Kind of annoying. Okay. So now, grab this part.
I'm assuming this will be your final stage for tonight.
It will be the final stage for tonight. Yep, dinner sounds like it is done, so I need to go eat that because I'm fat and I'm hungry.
Because they need sustenance.
I do. I didn't have time to eat when I got home. I had time to basically get set up for the stream and call it good.
For some reason, Jody's talking about granny panties.
Okay. Oops, put this the wrong way. How do you know what I was wearing?
Oh, he said for GP.
Ah, I see. Okay, did I get that right? Yes. Okay, and then this just goes in like this. Yeah. And an FP screw. All right, well, if you insist.
Jody says we say GPs for underwear. All right then. Alec is wondering if you or I are planning to see Five Nights at Freddy's or looking forward to seeing the new Mercy movie next month.
I honestly don't know what those are.
Well, there was the Five Nights at Freddy's game series.
Oh, okay.
And then they've made a movie, and now they're actually making a sequel, apparently.
Oh,
But,
okay.
I didn't watch the movie Five Nights at Freddy's, but I did watch one of those YouTube reviews of it where they just talk through all the main points and show you the, kind of what happens in the movie.
We'll pull it here.
Yeah. And the new Mercy movie, I would have to look for a preview to see what that's about. I have no idea.
I haven't been to the movies since 2019. The last movie I saw in the movie theaters was Rise of Skywalker.
That sounds about right for you.
Yeah. I don't go to the movies. It's not my thing.
Yeah. A couple months ago, I got some popcorn delivered from the movie theater, though. That was nice.
Nice. I'd never thought about doing that before.
Yeah, it's Uber Eats. They got the cinema there, and so I got the popcorn and the drink. and the candy. All is like you know how you get the trio or whatever when you go there. It's one of the options. So I did that and watched a movie at home.
Nice. Okay. So this part is a press fit, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue in there. Don't fully trust it.
Sure. Thanks, Alec. I'll take a look at it later.
All right. So that is in. We're not doing anything with this just yet. So now we're going to go ahead and grab this part, turn it like this, grab 12A, put the post in just like so. Looks like the crankshaft pulley. And then we got a GP. Do I have any of those out? Nope.
Or general practitioner, if for doctors.
That's right. All right, that's in. Now we're going to mate up these two parts here. That's right. I said mate up. So screws on top. We're going to put those together just like that using 2 IM screws. This is the lower part of the boxer engine. Got that right. Come on.
Howard likes. Oh no, go ahead.
I don't know why I'm using the regular screwdriver here, but I just Anyway, go ahead.
Howard seems to like popcorn with a box of Reese's Pieces dumped in it and white cheddar salt.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Thanks, Alec. Alec posted the trailer for Mercy, the new Mercy movie.
Okay.
And off topic for anybody who's curious about it.
Sweet. Okay. So now looks like we are going to grab the top of the engine here. And we're going to go ahead and put this directly on top. And it is a slide fit, looks like. There's a couple of mounting posts. Don't break that off, which I just happened to do. I actually broke it.
Oh, no.
That's fine. I can fix it. I knew it.
You're going to maybe have to pin it?
Yeah. I'm probably going to set that aside until I'm done building the engine, honestly.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So I'm going to use a couple of IM screws here.
Chase says movies used to be rated GP, not PG. Interesting.
Huh. Did not know that. Nope, not right there, right here. There we go. Where's the other screwdriver, Jordan? What are you doing? Some more?
I hear
using
kitchen
that
noises.
Oh yeah, no, it is smelling amazing up in here right now. All right, that is the transmission and such. Wow, this is cool. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab this part, fit it over the front of the post, just like so. And we're going to use 2 EM screws here and here. So where are you? EM, 2 of those. Not at once. We'll take one at a time. Wow, I didn't realize how much of the engine I was going to get done today.
That's a decent amount.
Yeah, the DeLorean engine was a lot more detailed than this. Well, so far, I haven't. We're not done yet, so I don't know. But the DeLorean took me like about 3 hours to build the engine. Okay.
Howard says Jordan's getting hangry. That's why he's using the other screwdriver
There is something to that, yes.
and losing his mind.
There is something to that, yes. Grab one of our GP screws here. And I think this is going to be the very last GP screw for this entire build. There's only one left.
Yeah, that sounds correct, Alec. For the listing of ratings for movies, that sounds about right. And then until you start getting to the X ratings.
Yeah. I got some JM screws here, so we're going to grab one JM. Thank you, Amazon, for whatever that is. Into our oil. And this is going to be a bit of a tough screw. I'm actually going to have to use the other screwdriver here. Man, their instructions really need taught. There's certain things that can be built in a better order here, I think. There we go. The front of the boxer engines are so cool. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our belt here. And unlike other Partworks, this one is actually flat. It looks like a belt versus just a rubber band.
Nice.
Like the DeLorean just uses a couple of rubber bands. Oh my God. And it just broke. Are you kidding? Yeah, it just broke.
Wow. That's not good.
That's not good at all. Well, that's fine. I can find, I've broken a couple pieces now here. And I think that's the end.
All right.
Yeah, I have broken a couple pieces, but this is the end of this build for today. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop a little bit of super glue onto this and go ahead and get my oil filler reattached. I'm going to grab my zip kicker and we're going to go ahead and get ready to say goodbye. So, well, there it is. I know that Todd started, but internet issues being internet issues. I really appreciate you stopping in and, Todd for stopping in. And then, of course, you for popping in and stepping in to do all the rest of the work. Let's see here. Do I have everything all lined up right? Does it all look good? Yep, we're solid. All right, so that's what we've gotten done today. Outside of a couple little pieces breaking, I'm pretty pleased with how that turned out. So yeah, overall, pretty pleased. We're going to get some more work done on this. Probably have an episode out of this next week at some time. Otherwise, for me, tomorrow I'm likely going to have the next episode of the Starships collection coming out. This was recorded back in February, and I finally found the footage from the Enterprise E. So I lost the footage for a minute, and yeah, it was one of those things where basically cocks are a bunch of cocks. Jesus. But basically, with that, I lost the footage, and I had to do a little bit of recording to kind of like make it up, and it was kind of weird watching footage from recorded back in February and then doing stuff now is kind of strange. So, but yeah, and then on Monday I should actually have the next Enterprise or Reliant video out. If not, then I'll probably have something else going on. And for any of you guys who are interested, yesterday I went ahead and dropped the next episode of the Batmobile stages 3 and 5. Thank you so much, Trent. Really appreciate it. But yeah, the Batmobile stages 3 and 5 came out yesterday. Make sure to watch that. It helps me as it is a sponsored build, and they're watching my analytics. Otherwise, Ken, thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll definitely get together tomorrow morning, do a little recording. But otherwise, that's what I got for you guys today. Howard, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you as always, my friend, keeping my channel monetized one stream at a time, and I really appreciate you. Todd, good luck with the internet, and my condolences, my friend. Sorry I didn't see that all that was going on, and so yeah, man, if you need to talk, I'm here. Shoot me a call. But otherwise, that's what I got for you guys today. And I just want to say thank you. I know that there was a million things while I look off to the side here. I know that there was a million things y'all could have done today, and instead you spent about 2 hours with me watching me build an engine, and I think that's pretty damn cool. You guys have any questions or comments, tips, tricks, please leave them down below. Like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And my friends, until we see each other again, I hope you all have a wonderful day in this beautiful world where we happen to be. And just remember that I live my life a quarter mile at a time. That is so dumb. Good night, everybody.